Hey, welcome back guys to another episode of Holy Shit. And today's episode will make some of you mad, some of you extremely mad, some of you अंदर से ना आग बबूले उखड़ेंगे. But for everyone, we have solid proof of whatever shit is going to come out of my mouth right now. But we want to start off by saying that we do not intend to make fun of any individual or any organization in any way. We are just showing you what we found on the internet, on Google, with proof. You have to blame Google. Google की गलती है. मतलब झोल बड़ा है. So as you guys are probably aware that we just had our first Photoshop election in India. So then let's talk about the father of Photoshop in Indian politics. नहीं इनकी भी कोई गलती नहीं. अब जमाने ही ऐसा आ गया है. एक टाइम था कि हमारे देश की चाबी ट्रॉली और ट्रैक्टर पे चलती थी और आजकल फोटोशॉप फैक्टर पे चल रही है. So the first time I noticed something was when I saw a BJP campaign with a photograph of Ahmedabad's bus stop. And I was like, मेरे देश का बस स्टॉप देखो कितना अच्छा है, क्या बना दिया सरकार ने. Proud to be an Indian. But then I slowly realized that कि पीछे कुछ चाइनीज में लिखा है. And I was like, चाइना जा रही है बस, चाइना तक की बस चला दी, इससे अच्छी तरक्की कौन कर सकता है बताओ. But then it struck me, India से चाइना कोई बस नहीं जाती. So I started digging and I found out that that was a photograph of Guangzhou's bus stop in China. They had just morphed Ahmedabad over the photograph. So as you can clearly see here, ये अपना अहमदाबाद है, ये ग्वाज़ू. इंडिया, चाइना. मेड इन, स्मगल्ड इन. और नीनी चीनी अपने भाई हैं यार, ऐसी क्या बात है, भाई भाई हैं दोनों. I am not impressed by the Photoshop skill of the artist as much as I am impressed of the fact that they are the most औकात accurate estimating artists. I mean they didn't pick up the bus stop from Europe और अमेरिका. they were like, मेरे भाई मेरी बात सुन, अपनी औकात चाइना की बॉर्डर के पार नहीं पास जाएगी. जापान, अबे साले तेरे बाप ने जापान का बस स्टॉप देखा है? उनके ना वहां पे लेटरिंग में बटन लगे, आवाज दे दे के करता है. क्या करूं, टिंकल, नीचे से टिंकल निकलता है. And Pitaji knows how important the NRI contribution is, so that is when this photograph came in. And for a second I was like, maybe, but then I was like, nah. I mean, first of all, she's clearly not in India. And look at all these white people everywhere around her. How did she even explain the tattoo artist what she wants in her bag? I want a 60-year-old Gujarati on my back, kind of like Gandhi, same complexion, but a little more hair on the side. यहाँ से थोड़ा भर देना बस, ऊपर छोड़ दो चाहे. And then I started researching on the rallies. कि इतने सारे लोग सारा दिन इतनी क्वांटिटीज में इतने फ्री रहते हैं क्या हमारे देश में? मतलब मेरे डिपार्टमेंट हेड को खुद के हनीमून के लिए छुट्टी नहीं मिली. बॉस बोलता है कि पहले ऑफिस की प्रोडक्टिविटी सुधार, फिर खुद की सोचना. And I figured out, it's that simple. People copy paste. So as you see in this photograph, they would just mask around a bunch of people and then place them randomly wherever they want. I wonder what would have happened if a kid saw his dad's copy-paste photograph in one of these posters. ओ नहीं बेटा, तेरा बाप एक ही है, दूसरा फोटोशॉप की देन है यार. Now the intellectuals will be like, we don't get fooled by all this bullshit. I mean, I'm on Twitter and I have 500 friends on Facebook. Well then for you guys, let's go to the part of the video that pisses me off the most. This is a photograph tweeted where they clearly photoshopped the numbers for the final exit poll one day before the elections. Don't you think that Facebook has become the new showreel of every Photoshop artist in the world? You can show your Photoshop skills, put them on Facebook. I mean, check this out. That this post is of a picture of a play from Ahmedabad called Court Martial. And the picture of Dr. Uma Shankar Mohanty, who is the president of Indian Association of Physiotherapists, was also photoshopped, which was confirmed by him in the press. And celebrity endorsements, boss, वो भी चालू हो गया. I mean, I understand Shah Rukh Khan, who is an Indian superstar, endorsing a political party. But why would anybody in India who votes would give a shit about Hillary Duff's t-shirt? I mean, कौन सा हिंदुस्तानी होगा जो ये सोचता होगा हिलरी ने टी शर्ट डाली है उस पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की, मेरा वोट तो भाई उधर ही जाएगा, मैं हिलरी के साथ हूं. सीधी बात ये. Although BJP is the front runner in this Photoshop campaign of Indian politics, but other political parties are also picking up. Why, you ask? Who's in power? They have proven themselves successful. Take this photo for example. It was used by Congress against BJP, and this photograph is from Agartala. And this photograph of the missing health staff was taken from a Polish website. And this news about the missing bank employees is a photograph of a Hispanic man. अबे वो इंडिया का भी नहीं है, माना दोनों राजमा खाते हैं, but ये मतलब थोड़े है. And this nutrition ad, which is a photograph from Tamil Nadu, not Gujarat. But boss, At least BJP is the most professional Photoshop party. उन्होंने रेंट में 5,000 रुपए में नहीं Photoshop artist धर रखे. Maybe this is why BJP's publicity campaign is handled by Widen and Kennedy, one of the world's biggest campaigning and advertising companies, who handles clients such as Coca-Cola, Nike, Adidas, KFC और को नाम तू नाम गिन मैं हाँ पे हाँ करते जाऊंगा. चाट पापड़ी कॉर्नर, शर्मा जी के परोठे, वर्मा जी मिठाई शॉप. But the only reason for making this video is to show people how the politicians are destroying our country in the worst possible way. They are trying to divide us on the basis of religion for their own political gains. For example, projecting Kerala's CM's car as Kejriwal's car is still not as bad as photoshopping 786 in the number plate just to provoke the Muslims and the Hindus. And this image being projected as a Hindu man burned and thrown off a cliff by Muslims, which is a picture from California. And in this image, projecting a Hindu girl being stoned by Muslim rioters, which is a picture of Muslim girl who was caught up in the stone pelting between the Kashmiri extremists and the police. And this RSS campaign, which is publicized by RSS activists on the Twitter just to provoke riots in our country. Dr. Swami, the Donald Trump of India. But whenever I get dumped, whenever I'm feeling low like a low piece of shit, I go to Dr. Swami's Facebook and it fills me with hope. वो भी try कर रहा है. उसने अभी भी suicide नहीं की. वो भी जिंदा है. तो मैं पॉजिटिविटी आती है अंदर से. So that's it for this episode. इस एपिसोड में इतना ही टाइम है. इससे ज्यादा मैं बोलूंगा मेरा सर फट जाएगा. And just to show you how careful they are with their media marketing, take a look at this photograph. One of them is an original photograph of him standing there, and the other one is with him folding his hands. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and tell us what you think about everything that has been going on in Indian politics in the comment section below, and share it as soon as you can, because we don't really know when the video will be taken down for obvious reasons. Well, you know, I figured everything out. I figured my life and all this shit out, okay? So, I'm gonna get a tattoo of a 60-year-old Prime Minister candidate from a country where I don't even live or plan to live in. I don't even know where it will be on the stupid map. But, you know, that will help me sort my life out and finally be able to pay rent and get rid of my pregnant baby.